This is the catch-up. Finals day at the GWM Sydney Surf Pro presented by Bonsoy. I'm Matt Chinossi. I'm going to talk you through the road to the finals and how we ended up with Lawler and Isabella Nichols taking the win. Starting off this morning in the men's quarters, it's Brazilian Storm. It was Miggy Pupo and Alejo Muniz in the semis. Lawler took out Gatian Delahaye, which made up for a fantastic matchup. As we look through Geordie's quarterfinal, he was up against Eli Hanneman. Starting off with a 7-point ride, backed up with an excellent 9.43. You'll see him just sticking to his board, starting off with that lovely aerial. And it was this combination of maneuvers here and a rare cupped out wave where he's landing into the flats on this air. And that earned him the highest single wave score of the men's final day, that 9.43. The North Narrabeen border riders turned out in force this morning. They watched him progress through the semis up against the Frenchman. 7.5 and a 6.4. Once again displaying that clinical surfing and some progression as well. Freeing the Finns nearly every single turn. The locals, they couldn't believe it. He was through to the final. 7.93 for this effort. And then backing it up with a 7.83. A near excellent score here. Light onshore winds proved some perfect ramps. And there he is finally. The emotion was showed, matching the North Narrabeen locals. They cheered him up the beach. He didn't even touch the sand as he ended up on the podium. So we have a look at the bracket here. Challenger Series. Sammy Pupo moves up into first. Mikey McDonough down into third. Geordie in fourth. International Affair Barbados represented. France, Brazil, and Australia. We'll see what Stock 3 has to offer. Over on the women's side of the draw, we kicked off today with the semi-finals. It was Erin Brooks who overcame Nadia Eristabe to meet Isabella Nichols in the final, but she had to come over the veteran Sally Fitz. It was a rematch of last year's final, but once again, Isabella got the nod, surprising herself on her backside attack, something she's been working on a lot. She kicked off that semi with 7.5 for this effort, just 3 big turns, and backing it up with the 5.13. Just too strong for the veteran. He put up a valiant effort. Moving on to the final with one of her best friends, sparring partners, and travel buddies was Erin Brooks, who after a hot streak and an amazing air herself in the semis, just couldn't land that one in the final, but strong backhand surfing from Isabella was enough to get the nod. And if you think Erin Brooks could have run out of that, it could have been a very different story. But she gets the win again, back to back. Isabella Nichols, our champion at the GWM Sydney Surf Pro. We have a look at the Challenger Series rankings on the women's side of the draw. Erin Brooks way up in the lead. Isabella Nichols not far off from re-qualifying again. Sally Fitz, the veteran, always in that upper part of the rankings. But another international affair, Portugal, France, USA, Brazil, and the Basque region, all represented. Check out worldsurfleague.com for more highlights, athlete updates, and full heat replays from the GWM Sydney Surf Pro presented by Bonsoy. But the Shiseido Tahiti Pro presented by Outerknown starts on May 22nd. Tune in at worldsurfleague.com.